Hi Lego fans, welcome to Brick TV. It's Chris here. I'm bringing you another Lego review today. Something a bit different, something other than the usual superhero sets that I tend to favour. I've got a creator set in front of me today. This is 10252, the Creator Expert Volkswagen Beetle. And I think, just look at it, it speaks for itself, doesn't it? Like I say, I prefer superhero sets. I like my minifigures, and I tend not to display retail models as a rule, except those I deem to be the very best. And the fact that I've got this in front of me, built, and I'm making this review is probably a hint of which way I lean on this one. I think it's a lovely looking set, and I had to try it. I had to buy it. I had to give it a whirl. So it costs £69.99 in the UK. It's £89.99 in euros, and it's $99.99 in dollars. So for a £70 set, compared to what you get with a superhero set, I think the Lego original builds tend to be a lot more value for money. You get a lot more for what you're paying for. This has got 1,167 parts. So I mean, that's in some cases that's akin to modulars. So for £70, I think you've got an awful lot here for your money. And it took me about 4 to 5 hours to build. I don't like to rush my builds. I like to take my time, really enjoy them. And for a set like this, I think it'd be criminal to rush it, just so you can boast and say, "Oh yeah, I built it in 2 hours." Nah, man, something like this you've got to take your time, savor it, because it's a really good build. I'm gonna get into the various features of what it can do and stuff, but for now, let's just look at it and soak it in. It's a really good looking representation of a Volkswagen Beetle. It's in this really rare dark azure colour, which looks really nice. I think I would have only preferred it to be bright yellow, just so I could have made a classic Transformers Bumblebee mock out of it. But no, I think that the dark azure pops. It's not a particularly common colour, certainly not in this quantity. You get a lot of dark azure here. It's got a beautiful tan interior. And then on the top, we've got the surfboard and a little cooler as well. Just makes it all kind of stand out. Okay, so I mean that's those are the stats out of the way. So that's how many parts, what it costs. There's 3 numbered stages, lots and lots of internal bags, and I have to say I found this a really good build. I really enjoyed doing it, and I was sorry to get to the end of it. We've got, as you'd probably expect, we've got a significant sticker sheet. For the first time, we've got, in my recollection, we've got spares. I think I know with the current Creator Expert vehicles, they do give you the choice of different license plates, which is a really nice touch depending on where you might be in the world. And so as a result, you've got some different ones. I've put on the California plates, which I'll look at in detail. So you've got lots of different choices, but then we've got spares, 15, 13, 14, and 16. You get 2 of each, even though the instructions only tells you to put on 1, which is a nice touch. I've never seen that before. Things to note about the stickers: we do have 6 stickers that go onto glass, or rather transparent clear elements representing the glass. As usual, when I talk about stickers, I'm not a fan of them, but with these you've got to be careful, particularly when it's transparent stickers onto transparent elements. You don't touch them with your fingers. You're going to get those fingerprints. You're going to mess them up. And also, make sure you get the application right first time. You can't peel off and reapply a clear sticker without it looking terrible. Not like you can with a completely coloured one, like the black ones. The black ones you could peel them off and reapply them, and people wouldn't know the difference. But when it's translucent ones, yeah, they really look terrible. Transparent ones, they do not look good. So just heads up, really careful with your sticker application. Make sure you get it right first time. Personally, I use a hobby knife. prise it off very carefully, get the knife under, or usually if I can, if there's a coloured element, get it onto the coloured element so you're not touching the clear bit, but either way, get it off nice and steady, and then use the knife to hold it in place and only apply it when you're absolutely ready. Stickers 101 there. Sorry, just in case you were wondering why I was banging on about it. We've got an awful lot of spares, which is always good. I love spares. Because we've got so many spare license plates, we've got spare tiles, which is a first in my record, for me anyway. We've got white, blacks, 1x3s, 1x4s. Lots and lots of spare elements in here, including, you see there's the speedometer there, and Coke can lid, and then printed tile Volkswagen logo. Very nice. See, Lego didn't do a sticker for that one. Printed tile, you get 2 of them. So you're well catered for with your spares. In terms of the instruction book, this is just how I like it. One book, nice and thick. Good binding. Yeah, lovely instructions. Really, really good. Clear, nice and easy to follow. Some advanced techniques in the build. That's why it's a creator expert. I wouldn't say there's anything that challenges, you know, or would be outside of anyone's skill range. Yeah, so that's a lovely book. I really, really liked it, and it comes flat, so great. So let's make this center stage now. Let's talk about some of the things it's got. So they've done the Lego. You know, it's not easy. They don't do many curved parts. So when you've got a build like this, it's going to be tricky to make the shape. But I think they've done a very, very admirable job of it. I'm a huge fan of these. These are beautiful curved elements for the wheel arches. They look really nice. The bonnet looks good, which I've just popped underneath. So the bonnet will come up. The doors open, left and right. We've got a boot that opens. Because it's a Volkswagen Beetle, the engine's in the boot. Let's bring that in. Yeah, I mean, even that was a lovely little build. Really clever. Looks very good. So we've got the California plate on there. We've got some stickers here. That's, you know, that blue's a sticker, so we've got 5 stickers there on the back windscreen. We've got a sticker here. And then we've got one there. And then we've got the same on the other side. The bumper looks nice, really nice and effective bumper. I mean, it's not an easy shape to do, but they've got it. The Volkswagen tile there, so the bonnet lifts. So this is the spare space for carrying. Got a spare tire. That's really good. Again, lovely bumper. We've got wing mirrors that are slightly adjustable. We open it up. So we even got detailing on the interior there with the leather in tan steering wheel. We've got the roof will come off. Before I do that, so we've got the surfboard. Nice snot techniques coming out the side. That was really good. And then we've got a little cooler. So we've got some bottles of can and some ice in there. So the roof piece is at 1, and that just lifts off. So we've got a pretty cool roof rack, which reveals the interior. So again, we've got that lovely, lovely tan upholstery. So yeah, with steering wheel, handbrake, gear. There's a little, you see the stripe of yellow and white blanket there for having a picnic. That'll unroll. So yeah, I mean, just lovely details on the interior. About the underside. The underside is not meant to be seen, so that's predominantly where all your light bluish grey is going to go, and your black components. The wheels are lovely and chunky. Maybe I don't know what the hubcaps look like on a VW Beetle. I thought that was a little. I kind of expected a little bit more, to be honest. But maybe that's perfectly authentic. So yeah, it looks really good from the front. I mean, let's just turn it on its side. So, I mean, credit for them. There's a really good building technique when it comes out at the front there, because you can see how it angles in here and here. So it narrows at this point from the back. So this is kind of one stud recessed from the back element, and then and the door just, so the door's not, it doesn't actually, it just connects those two nicely without being an absolutely perfect close, but it's still really good. Done an excellent job there just to keep the shape. Let's pop that roof back on. And there we have it. I really, you can probably tell, I've really enjoyed it. I think it's a lovely build. Terrific techniques. Lots and lots of snots. So that's studs not on top, so sideways building. Really clever use of elements. In terms of parts, I can't imagine that some people would be buying this for parts, but if you did, you're not going to be disappointed if you like your dark is yours. So you've got lots and lots of tiles and bricks in that colour. You've got some good light bluish greys and some Technic elements in black. Yeah, surfboard, nice yellow and green, and some red and white there for the cooler. Just, I mean, look at little things like the runners there, just using those grill plates is really effective. I think this is an absolutely lovely build. I really do. I really like it. I bought the VW camper, and I wasn't sorry about that, and I'm not sorry about buying this as well. I think it's a lovely build. It's not too expensive. I've bought stuff that's cost a lot more and felt like I've got a lot less value. Mostly with superhero license sets. The like I said, Lego Creator, it's their own brand, and I just feel like you get a lot more for your money. And this really did feel like terrific value. So I'd say, yeah, 4 to 5 hours build time probably for an experienced adult builder. Maybe a little bit more for a younger builder, but you're gonna get a lot of fun and enjoyment out of that, and you're gonna end up with a really lovely looking model. It's terrific. It's gonna look excellent on display with my VW camper. So I strongly recommend it. I think it was new for 2016. Yes, I'm sure it came out in 2016. If not, it would have been late 2015. So it's going to be around for a bit. No sets are ever around forever. So if you do like the looks of it, don't sit on it. But yeah, I'd strongly recommend it. I think it's an absolutely fantastic build. Looks really good. And if you want to, give yourself a challenge, try and change the color of it. Try and do it in a different color. Like I was talking about yellow, do a bright yellow VW if you can find the parts in those colors. I suppose it's all going to hinge on whether you can get what color you can get these parts in and these curves. The rest of it is just some basic builds and sloping elements. Yeah, so basically find these wheel arches, see what colors they're available in, and make yourself a mock of your own using this as a basis. So so VW Creator Beetle, absolutely fantastic. Really loved it, and I strongly recommend it. So I hope this has been instructive. If you have, please drop us a like or a comment, any of the above. And if you've enjoyed watching this, please give us a, I don't know, subscribe, share, you know, that all those things that video channels tend to ask. It all helps us spread the word. Right, so I'll be back with probably a superhero review, because that is my bread and butter. But I do like to make something different every now and again. Yeah, I know I've got a modular coming up soon, so watch out for that, and I'll be back soon. So thanks for sticking with us on Brick TV, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.